Welcome to Life on Springs, the Goal Kickstarter Mini E-Course Part 3, Sustainability and Accountability. I will be your presenter today. My name is Harmony, and it's a pleasure to meet you. Our mission here at Life on Springs is to help inspire actions of optimal health and thriving, achieved through intentional, consistent, and realistic physical, emotional, social, spiritual, and intellectual lifestyle activities and well-being. Our agenda today will be about accountability and why it's key, types of accountability systems, accountability as a lifestyle, best practices of accountability, and then we'll recap part 1, 2, and 3, and finish up with more resources available from Life on Springs. Good old Webster's Dictionary defines accountability as the quality and state of being accountable, especially an obligation or willingness to accept responsibility or to account for one's actions. It is a big step once you have created a plan to share it with someone else. It is an even bigger step that once you've created a plan to ask someone else to keep you accountable. Think about it. We have all committed to things in silence that never got finished. Allowing someone else to monitor your progress means that they can call you on when you're falling short. Being committed enough to be beholden to the monitoring of your actions by another party is essential to a sustainable long game. When you're really real about your goal planning, it's much easier to identify areas where you're going to need help. Selecting the accountability system that meets your personal motivation is essential. A good accountability partner is going to question your actions when you fall short or out of sync with your goal. It's their job. Types of accountability systems. Start assessing the kind of accountability you need by first getting to know what you expect out of a partner. It's important to know what will motivate you most, what's most effective for you or least effective for you, what will motivate you or prevent you from getting the job done. The best accountability partners seek with your lifestyle for the most part. If you like being tracked daily or weekly, you might not want to sync up with someone who has a much looser check-in schedule. For example, my accountability partner and I, we check in daily, we check in weekly, we celebrate with each other, we cheer each other on, we hold each other up when we're having a hard day, but every step of the way, we call each other on what our ultimate goal is and what it's going to take to get the job done. Both parties should receive what they want out of the relationship. Try to make some win-win accountability relationships so that you can show up for others and they can show up for you. Under this criteria, accountability systems can be established with family members, friends, teammates, or retained services. Regardless of your choice, they must be committed to helping you reach your goal. Coaches can help you with your blind spots that you may not be willing to allow family or friends to counsel you on or guide you through. Health experts can help you get up to speed on the specific behaviors that would make the most impact of your goals, whether they be physical, nutritional, emotional, financial, or spiritual. It's easier than ever to incorporate accountability in your unique daily lifestyle. Quantified self is a movement to incorporate technology into data acquisition on aspects of your daily life in terms of input, food consumption, quality of air, your mental state, your mood, arousal, your heart rate, your blood oxygen levels. I've even heard that they have an app to monitor your blood sugar. But what's not easy is always adhering to all the bells and whistles that are going off on your phone. But that's where the peer-to-peer or one-on-one accountability system work. And we've watched it through systems like Weight Watchers, Jenny Craig. They've shown us that setting up a system with accountability measures can make success obtainable. Joining forces with an accountability person that will hold your feet to the fire and who will feel obligated to show up for you is the other half of a successful and sustainable habit change plan. Find incentives that motivate you. One of my favorites is if I meet my fitness goal every week, I get to go have sushi. Yum. Now let's talk about best practices. Best practices of accountability could be choosing a system you want to engage in. Choose based on what you need, not just what you want. I know you may not want to hear about what you're not doing from day-to-day basis. Husbands and wives get on each other's nerves, always telling each other about what they're not doing. So maybe seek outside counsel. Look for someone else that you're going to listen to about what you're not holding yourself to. Select people and services that match your accountability style. Choose people who are invested in helping you succeed. Make accountability systems that are 70% discipline and 30% fun. Show up no matter what your role is in the process, and evaluate the effectiveness and make improvements as often as necessary. Now let's recap the mini E-series. Part 1, you designed a plan that works for you. You looked at your preferences, you looked at things you're resistant to, and you're more vigilant on how patient you need to be on your process. Perfection is not realistic, but perseverance is. Part 2, you learned how to be slow and steady on your wins to make sure that desirable habits are sustained. So here at LifeonSprings, we try and make things easy by making them easy, effective, sustainable, enjoyable actions. Maximize benefits without maximizing effort. Like they used to say, think harder and work smarter. Have a specific plan before you start. Plan your work and work your plan. Teamwork makes the dream work. All these old adages are still in application today. Change can be a lonely road, but selecting an accountability partner that can cheer you on, wait with you through the waiting period, and walk with you through the phrase can help you succeed. Sometimes accountability partners help remind you how far you've come already, and that's a tremendous help. Be realistic on how often you need to be held accountable, what kind of accountability you'll be receptive to, and what will help you stretch to make sure you get your goal achieved. Select an accountability partner and a system that will help you win your long game. Make accountability a part of your lifestyle. Use apps, hire help where needed, and make systems that are fun and engaging. Nike said it best, just do it. Keep improving upon your system until you hit the sweet spot of what works for you. Thank you for joining us. We sincerely hope you've got some good ideas rolling on how to create a sustainable habit change process for your next set of goals. LifeonSprings helps people reach goals of all kinds in service of your quest to live the best life you can. Our goal in the process is to help make it easy and to encourage and educate you every step of the way on the opportunities that make your goals reality. We all need a little hand holding in life to lay a new track, get back on track, or understand why our tracks keep breaking down. We help simplify and sustain habit change. Thank you for joining us again, and keep thriving.